Hello, and welcome back to our channel. In this episode, we arrive in Jasper National Park, where Jane and I enjoy views of the enormous snow-capped Canadian Rockies, Mount Edith Cavell, the incredible Athabasca Falls, the crystal clear waters of Patricia Lake. We'll catch a glimpse of some Canadian wildlife, and we take the Jasper Sky Tram up WhistlerMountain and hike to the 8,100-foot summit as we continue our Alaska 2.0 journey on our golden anniversary adventure.
Have you camped in our national parks before?
Just came out of Banff.
Okay, yeah. So same kind of camping rules apply. Just don't leave anything with the scent out. Yeah, don't throw the garbage.
How am I supposed to feed the bears?
I know, right? I gotta eat branches and leaves and stuff, I guess. Grass.
You know, the new bear weapon is just a simple 22.
Yeah.
You bring a friend, shoot him in the leg, and run. We've traveled all day long along the Icefields Parkway, and we now pull out off at the Wabasso Campground. It's 10 miles south of the town of Jasper, and we've made a reservation to camp here. Due to its popularity, especially during peak summer months, securing a reservation in advance is highly recommended. Reservations can be made through Park Canada's online system. We are camped with no hookups, meaning no water, electric, or sewer hookups for the Cool Nana coach. But our coach is equipped with 200 watts of solar power, 400 amp hours of lithium battery power, Starlink internet connectivity, which provides us with internet, phone, and television, 40 gallons of fresh water, and a full bathroom. So we are well prepared to base camp in the wild, as it were, with all the comforts of home. Wabasso Campground is nestled in this forested area of Jasper National Park and offers a serene camping experience near the Athabasca River. Camping fees range from $23 to $32.25 Canadian per night, depending on the type of site selected. A fire permit is required for campfires, but that includes firewood at the cost of $10.50 per day. Wabasso Campground typically operates from early June to late September. It serves us as an excellent base for exploring nearby attractions such as Mount Edith Cavell, Angel Glacier, Athabasca Falls, WhistlerMountain, and the Maligne Canyon, and that is exactly what we plan to do. The campground features 231 sites suitable for both tent camping and smaller RVs or trailers up to 27 feet in length. Just a few miles from our campground, we run into what appears to be a bear jam. Traffic slowed to view an apex predator seen near the Wapiti campground. A park ranger has been dispatched to scare the bear away with a pepper ball rifle. It really helps us to continue presenting content such as this when you like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Our daughter Patricia shares her name with our next point of interest. Patricia Lake is a stunning glacial lake located just a few miles northwest of the town of Jasper, making it a popular destination for visitors looking to experience the park's natural beauty. The lake offers crystal clear waters, breathtaking mountain reflections and a peaceful atmosphere, making it a fantastic spot for relaxation and photography. Rocky Mountain goats are often mistaken for goats, but are actually more closely related to antelopes. We caught a glimpse of what appears to be a family of these interesting animals. Several calves, escorted by their parents, descended down the steep Rocky Mountain just along the Yellowhead Highway number 16, about 4 miles east of the town of Jasper. These impressive animals are commonly spotted in the park, particularly in areas like Mount Kirkesland, the Icefields Parkway, and along the cliffs near Maligne Lake. Rocky Mountain goats thrive in steep, rocky terrain at high elevations, often above 6,500 feet. They prefer cliffs, alpine meadows, and rugged slopes where they can avoid predators like wolves, cougars, and bears that populate the area. Besides a diet of grasses, mosses, alpine flowers, and shrubs, they often seek licks for essential salts and nutrients, like those found here on the highway surface, which have been coated with salt and calcium for winter motor vehicle traffic. The goats seem oblivious to the traffic and walk about enjoying licking the road surface. Traffic slows to a crawl as tourists stop for a photo opportunity. Rocky Mountain goats are incredible climbers thanks to their specialized hooves and soft, rubbery pads that mold to uneven surfaces. They have strong, stocky bodies and powerful hind legs that help them leap and balance on narrow ledges. They can assess the best routes to travel upon and jump up to 12 feet in a single bound. Whistler Mountain, offering breathtaking views of the surrounding Rockies. The mountain gets its name from the hoary marmots that inhabit the area and are known for their high-pitched whistles. We first visited Whistler in 1974, where we took the then 10-year-old Jasper Sky Tram up the first 7,000 feet of the 8,081-foot-high mountain. The mountain is one of Jasper's top attractions, with hundreds of thousands of visitors each year. The tram typically operates from March through October, depending on weather conditions. Jane and I retraced our steps and made the 1,100-foot, mile-long hike up to the mountain's true summit. Between the crisp, thin, high-altitude air and being 50 years older, I have to admit it was considerably more difficult for us to navigate that final steep mile up to the top of Whistler Mountain. We would love to hear your comments. Have you been to Jasper? What did you enjoy most there? Let us know by commenting below. There were many folks out on the mountain that day, some enjoying the treats at the Sky Tram restaurant, while others made the requisite journey to the top. I guess that's why we never saw a hoary marmot. Just too much commotion for them to show themselves. The incredible views of Canada's Rocky Mountain Range is, to say at least, awesome. Tram, a gondola-style cable car, was constructed in 1964 and has operated continuously for over 60 years. About 30 miles south of the Jasper town site, we come to another incredible point of interest among the incredible Canadian Rocky Mountains. Towering above the mountains to our west, we see the majestic Mount Edith Cavell. Mount Edith Cavell is one of the most iconic and scenic peaks in Jasper National Park. It is well known for its dramatic appearance, glaciers, and its historical significance. With an elevation of 11,033 feet above sea level, it is named after Edith Cavell, a British nurse executed in 1915 during World War I for helping our Allied soldiers escape German-occupied Belgium. The mountain features several glaciers, among which are the Angel Glacier, a striking hanging glacier that resembles an angel with outstretched wings. The road to the Angel Glacier was closed for reconstruction, so we were not able to see the iconic feature on this visit. But we did manage to secure a recent photo of the iconic glacier to compare it with a photo I took in 1974. In the more than 50 years since we visited the glacier, we can see the glacier has receded significantly as we compare the two photos. There are two additional noteworthy glaciers on Mount Cavell. The Cavell Glacier, located at the base of the mountain, which feeds into Cavell Pond, an icy turquoise lake, and Ghost Glacier, of which a large portion collapsed in 2012. A key stop along the Icefields Parkway, Athabasca Falls is a powerful and picturesque waterfall and is located here in Jasper National Park. It is one of the most popular attractions in the park, known for its high volume of water. Even in late summer when other falls may diminish, the roaring waters cascade over the falls. The falls are fed by the Athabasca River, which originates from the Columbia Glacier, part of the Columbia Icefield, which we highlighted in our last episode, Banff. The mighty waterfall is 79 feet high and spans 59 feet across. It is one of the most visited waterfalls in Jasper National Park, drawing hundreds of thousands of visitors annually. Estimates suggest that the park itself sees over 2 million visitors per year. We first visited the falls during our visit to Jasper Park in 1974 with our then two toddlers, along with Jasper residents Aunt and Uncle Barbara and Milton McRae. Milton told us about a widely shared tale about a family visiting Athabasca Falls where a tragic accident supposedly took place. According to the legend, while taking a photograph near the edge of the falls, a child slipped from the grasp of their parents and fell into the rushing waters below. The story varies in different retellings, but the general theme revolves around a tragic loss and a cautionary lesson about the dangers of the powerful falls. Athabasca Falls is known for its immense power and strong currents, making it a dangerous place despite its beauty. There have been documented fatalities at the falls, often involving visitors who got too close to the edge or slipped on wet rocks. This legend serves as a reminder to exercise caution while exploring natural attractions, especially near fast-moving water. The Maligne River and Maligne Canyon are two of the most breathtaking natural attractions in the park. The river carves through deep limestone rock, creating the stunning canyon, while also feeding into Maligne Lake, another iconic spot in the park. Maligne Canyon is known for its deep limestone gorge, rushing waterfalls, and scenic trails. The river carves through deep limestone rock, creating the stunning canyon. The canyon features 6 bridges, each offering breathtaking views of waterfalls, rock formations, and dramatic canyon walls. Jane and I ventured out onto the 2.5-mile-long trail to see all 6 bridges and the magnificent views from each, offering breathtaking views of waterfalls, rock formations, and the dramatic canyon walls. The first bridge provides a view of the canyon's narrowest and deepest sections, showcasing the powerful force of the Maligne River. The second bridge, located a short distance from the first, offers a vantage point over impressive waterfalls and the canyon's depth. The third bridge spans a particularly deep and narrow part of the canyon, offering dramatic views of the rushing water below. The fourth bridge provides a view of the canyon's widening as the river continues downstream, with lush vegetation lining the canyon walls. The fifth bridge offers a perspective of the canyon where the river begins to level out and the surrounding landscape becomes more open. The sixth and final bridge marks the end of the main canyon trail and provides a tranquil setting where the river flows more gently. It's day 19 as our visit to Jasper National Park and the province of Alberta, Canada come to a close. We turn west onto the famed Yellowhead Highway, otherwise known as Canada Highway number 16. The Yellowhead Highway is one of Canada's major transcontinental routes, stretching across 4 provinces from the Canadian Rockies to the prairies and into the forest of Manitoba. It forms part of the Trans-Canada Highway System, connecting major cities, national parks, and historic sites. We know this road well, having driven east on it from Terrace, British Columbia 2 years ago during our return trip from our first journey to Alaska. Today, our destination is 328 miles from Jasper, Quesnel, British Columbia, where we will visit our Canadian cousins Ken and Betty Turner and their family for a couple of days as our Alaska 2.0 journey continues on our golden anniversary adventure.